JoJo Part 4 Diamond is Unbreakable. Personally, one of my favorite parts, my second favorite part actually, and I also think it's got a pretty solid cast. But today we're going to be talking about which of these cast members deserve to be placed on the epic tier list. We have about 20-ish, I think, characters. I didn't really count, and essentially we're just going to be talking about them, and then we're going to pick where they belong on the tier list. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into this. If you do enjoy the content, please hit all those buttons that support the channel, because if we hit 200 before the end of the year, I'm going to have to wax my leg. And we're already at like 168. I think it went down a little bit, but we're almost close to 170, which is awesome. So to start off, we have Michitaka, everybody's favorite alien. Personally, I think Michitaka is pretty cool. I'd put him at a solid A or B tier. I think we're going to put him in high B tier for now. A lot of people didn't like him because Araki didn't really specify on if he was actually an alien or a stand user with no memory. I think he's an alien just because he didn't react to Josuke's stand, but that's not the point. Next, we got the Rat. Honestly, the Rat was D tier. Like, jokes aside, it was just a rat. Koichi. I don't think I've ever seen anybody not like Koichi. I think he's cool. At first, he was like, okay. But then when he got his stand, and the stand went from Echoes Act 1, 2, 3, I just feel like the more we got further into Part 4, the more Koichi became a likable character. Next, we got Okuyasu and Keicho's father, the sad guy who got affected by Dio's death a lot. Honestly, just because I feel bad for him, I'm going to have to put him in C tier. Next, we've got Yukako. When Yukako was first shown in the series, she was crazy. I think her stand is pretty cool, being able to control her hair and stuff. But overall, she's like B tier. The only reason she's B tier is because she became nicer afterwards. Next, we got Jodaro. Any part Jodaro is in is an automatic S tier. Okuyasu. Okuyasu is cool. He's like A tier. I think he has one of the best stands in the entire part. The hand is super cool. I like the concept and the design. And Okuyasu is just a really funny, silly guy. We have Police, aka Josuke's grandpa's dog. I had to add this doggo in because doggo is automatic S tier. I forgot who this is. I forgot his full name. It's like Fungami or something like that. I think this guy was alright. I thought his character was meh. He was just kind of a jerk to Josuke, but his stand was super interesting. I forgot the actual name. The ability where it would follow you with the little feet imprints. Highway Star, that's what it was. I think Highway Star was an awesome stand, but Fungami himself was like, he was okay. We'll put him in B tier though, because his design and his stand's design is awesome. Shigechi. Everybody seems to hate Shigechi, but honestly, I don't really get it. Yeah, he was kind of a jerk at first, but I think Shigechi was okay, and his death scene made me very sad. We're gonna put him in like bottom of B tier though, because he wasn't really nice at first. He kept trying to trick Josuke and Okuyasu and take all the lottery money for himself, but his death scene really did make me sad, and it was right after Shigechi started being a nicer person. Reimi, this is the girl that Kira killed. I thought like it was pretty cool seeing like the whole ghost alleyway thing at first, but then when we got to see that her and Rohan actually knew each other and that they were like best friends or something, and then she got killed, I thought that was super interesting. And I thought the interaction between her and Kira at the end when Kira was in the alleyway, super good. I think we're gonna have to put it in another B tier because like Reimi was super important to the story, right? Joseph, just like Jodaro, any part he's in is an automatic S tier. Seeing Joseph come back was just pretty fun. He was even older this time, so he was like super forgetful. He couldn't hear anything, and I really liked the interactions between him and Josuke. Next, we have this guy. I forgot his name. I tried to memorize the names before the video, but that obviously didn't work. This is the guy with the lock stand. But yeah, this guy's D tier. He was just a jerk. He just tried tricking Koichi over and over until Koichi stepped up and said, "Hey, I have a stand too, and I'm going to fight you." And then he got all scared and became Koichi's little henchman or something like that. Next we have is it Hazamada? I forgot the actual name. I think this is Hazamada. This guy's like bottom C tier. I think the idea of the wooden dummy stand was cool. It like copied Josuke, and then it was a cool little fight. But overall, I think he's just kind of weird. Rohan. This is a fat S tier. Rohan, he was a character that at first I thought was like okay, but the more I watched part 4, and then when I started reading the little side stories like Rohan at the Nuva and Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan, he became one of my favorite characters in the series in general. Tonio is just cool. He's A tier. I really like the idea, just a chef who uses his stand to make the best food out there, and like that food helps you out. It helps your skin, your eyes, or whatever. I just thought he was funny. He was pretty cool. The doctor whose stand can change your appearance or something like that. I guess like C tier. I don't know. I don't really remember her as much. It's Kira's dad, the heart father guy. He was just annoying. Next we got Josuke. We all know how I feel about Josuke, my second favorite JoJo in the series. So of course we're gonna have to put him in S tier. Next we got Hayato, aka the kid. Honestly, the kid, I just felt bad for him the entire time. Though this kid was a freaking weirdo, he had like a webcam in his parents' room and he was like spying on them. That was messed up. I don't know why that was there, but I just felt bad for him during the Bites the Dust arc. I'm gonna put him in like high C tier because he kind of helped out at the end. You know, he called Josuke during the time rewind and said, "Hey, Josuke's here. He's gonna stop you now." We got Keijo Nijimura. I think his name is Keijo or Keicho. It's Okuyasu's brother. He was just kind of a jerk from what I remember. He was like a Polnareff knockoff. Next, we've got Akira Otoishi or something like that. It's the guy with the guitar with the Red Hot Chili Pepper stand. This guy was cool. I think this guy is a high B tier, maybe even low A tier. I think he, not his stand, his actual character himself has one of the sickest designs in part 4, and maybe in the whole show. Maybe I'm just saying that because now that I'm remembering his character, I'm remembering how cool he was. I thought he was pretty cool. Next, we have the man himself, David Bowie. Kira, get out of the way, Rohan. There we go. Kira is an automatic S tier, and anyone who disagrees is a bozo. He has one of my favorite designs and stands in the show. Killer Queen, obviously. I think the design is pretty cool. The ability is definitely awesome. You know, just turning anything into a bomb. Next, we got Angelo. Angelo is just D tier. Like, how can the most minor villain in part 4 be more psychotically messed up than the main villain himself? Next, we got the rock, paper, scissors kid, or as I like to call him sometimes, the weird kid Polnareff. He looks like a kid Polnareff if his hair was down. This guy was just annoying. Like, I know the whole rock, paper, scissors mini arc with Rohan was a little silly, a little goofy, a little funny, but I thought that this character and his stand was just annoying. The whole, if you lose at rock, paper, scissors, I steal your stand, or whatever like that. The kid was just really annoying, and I was so happy when he, you know, just left. Or I don't remember if he died or something like that, but I was happy when we stopped seeing him. Next, we have this guy. I completely forgot his name, which sucks because I think this guy is really cool. I'll put him in A tier. I think like he was really weird. His design is cool, and his stand is also really cool. The being able to hide in things. I don't remember what it was exactly, but he hid in a piece of paper or something and like slipped a gun in there and tried to shoot Josuke. It was just a really interesting thing, but sadly he got trapped in a book. So, yeah. Actually, if we're gonna have this guy up in A tier, I might as well throw. Actually, no, we're gonna put him in B tier. Put Michitaka in A tier, and move up Funami and Akira, just like that. Next we have the guy who had the guy with the tower stand, where you can get like trapped in it. He was like C tier. He was okay. Next we have the cat, obviously S tier. Finally, we have this guy. I forgot a lot of the names. Wow, it's the guy that goes into Rohan's house after it burnt down. It's the guy who has the stand latched onto his back and he can't expose his back or it'll kill him. I just felt really bad for this guy. This guy's like D tier. He just didn't really do much but die. Now that I'm done the tier list, I realize I'm missing a few characters like Josuke's mom and other like minor characters. But this was my JoJo Part 4 character rankings. I know the last time I made it was when I made the Part 3 character ranking video. That was a long time ago. May or may not have forgot to, continue this little mini series I was doing. But we're back. Obviously, the next one is going to be Part 5, Golden Wind / Vendorio. There's going to be a lot more characters in that, probably. So if you are excited to see that, hit the like button and stuff. Also, if you have any video ideas, throw them in the comments down below because I appreciate that. That's it for me, though. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Akira got that. Fire.